bounce houses, ponies, petting zoos. You don't need to spend a whole lot of money on these things just to throw your child the best birthday bash ever. All you need is perhaps a little creativity and some help from a party stylist. That is why Shannon Qualls is here to help us out and give us some ideas on how to throw a great party for your kiddo. Thank you so much for coming in.
Oh, I'm happy to be here.
All right, so let's first start off by talking about what is the first thing you need to do when you're trying to plan for a party?
Yeah, so probably the most important thing is to have a budget.
Okay.
You can spend 2 to 3 times more than you intend if you don't have a budget.
So set yourself a budget.
Yes,
okay.
Absolutely.
Now, what about the guest list? Obviously, that kind of goes hand in hand, right?
Right.
With your budget?
Right. So you want to invite people that are friends or family. And, you know, in New Mexico, we can get a little crazy with, like, our friends and family.
Everybody's friends and family, right?
So you definitely need to think about your venue space, if you have enough space or not to be able to accommodate that many people. And also think about your child. Do they like to have a lot of friends around them, or are they more introverted and they prefer just a few friends?
That's interesting. I'm glad you're pointing that out. Now to the actual party planning. You brought some awesome ideas, especially for kids who like the wild, so to speak. What did you bring in?
Well, we brought a bunch of different ideas for things you could do for a safari birthday.
Okay.
I had all of these desserts made by Kim's Cake Studio.
Okay.
She's local, and she made for us the hippo cake.
This is gorgeous, a hippo cake. Perfect for the wild, outdoorsy type zoo theme.
Right. So I love to serve cake and cupcakes. Cupcakes are great for the little kids, and you can just give them to them, and they're not standing around like trying to knock the cake over. And then you can give cake to the adults.
To the adults, yeah. Okay.
And then we also brought some cookies. I love to serve foods that I love, and then foods that I can kind of make them a little more interesting for the kids.
Sure,
anytime you put stuff on a stick, kids love it.
This is gorgeous.
Right, so this is just wheatgrass, and then we put fruit skewers on the inside.
Okay.
And kids love them, anything on a stick, like I said. And
it's beautiful, too.
We did some vegetables with some ranch dip in the bottom. And sometimes all the kids need is just a little bit of dip, and you can get them to eat something that they may not normally.
Or maybe, you know, or you could put peanut butter in there too.
Yeah, absolutely.
If they're not
hummus,
allergic.
whatever.
If they're not allergic, or hummus, that's a good one.
Yeah.
Wow, what are these? Are those drinks? Is that lemonade?
Yes, so I love to serve lemonade. I'm not huge on sodas for kids' parties.
Yeah.
So one thing that you can do is just kind of change it up. You can do lemonade, you can do strawberry lemonade, raspberry lemonade, and kind of add some other flavors to it to make it a little more interesting.
And then we got some like snack stuff.
Right, so we have Chex Mix over there.
That is so creative.
And we put them in, these are called push-up pops.
Okay, where do you get something like that?
You can find them at like Michael's or Target, Hobby Lobby,
yeah.
And you just can fill them with different things. So you can they're actually used to put cakes in and with icing layers, but we went ahead and we repurposed them.
I love it.
Chex Mix in there.
And then you have some craft ideas too. I mean, during party, once you got everything set up.
Right, so a great thing to do for kids is to have different things that they can do.
Maybe like set a table aside and say like this is the
gives them something
activity table or something.
Right, so this was done by my 2-year-old and this was done by my 5-year-old, and you can cater it to whichever age you're going to have it done in.
Sure. That is awesome. How can parents get a hold of you? Because let's say, you know, they don't want to do it, or they just don't have that creative side. How can folks get a hold of you?
If you just go to shannonqualls.com, and we have a contact form on there, and you can get in touch with us that way.
Awesome. Shannon, thank you so much. We do, by the way, have a link on our website to you. So for more information, please go to casa.com and click on Casa Club. Is this not cool or what? And I've got a 4-year-old that I need to plan for a birthday in October, but I'm getting ideas already. All right, stay right there. The time right now, 7:49. You don't need to travel very far for a romantic weekend to get a good deal out there. This weekend, we're going to tell you about